Unit 5. Practice 3.
Good afternoon, ma'am. I'm Officer Owens. Are you Mrs. Gomez?
Yes. What can I do for you?
We're investigating the murder that happened last week at your neighbor's house, and I'd like to ask you some questions.
Of course, but I don't know much.
Okay. Have you seen anyone unusual around the neighborhood lately?
Not really. The only people I've seen are those that live on this street. Although my husband said that last week, when he took out the trash, he saw someone he didn't know looking into the window of Mr. Stabler's garage. When the man saw my husband, he ran away.
I see. Did your husband get a good look at the man?
I don't think so. It was dark outside when he took out the trash. But he gets home at 6, and you can ask him yourself.
Okay, on the morning Mr. Stabler was killed, did you hear anything?
Well, I heard someone shouting, and then I heard somebody start up a truck and drive away. After that, someone turned on the radio, and it was so loud that I had to close the windows here.
What time was that?
It was probably at about 11:15 in the morning. I usually watch a game show from 10 to 11, and it was a little while after the game show ended.
All right, Mrs. Gomez. Thank you for your time. I'll stop back this afternoon after 6 to talk to your husband.
Okay, I'll let him know.
Later that day.
Good evening. I'm Officer Owens. Are you Mr. Gomez?
Yes. My wife told me you wanted to ask me some questions.
Yes, your wife said that you saw somebody strange last week looking into Mr. Stabler's garage. Did you get a good look at him? Can you describe him?
It was dark out, so I didn't see him very well. He was tall and had long hair. He was wearing something on his head, like a hat or cap. He was also holding something in his hand, but I don't know what it was.
Do you think it was a gun?
I don't think so, but I really can't say.
Do you remember anything else about the man you saw?
Only that it seemed strange that he was wearing a heavy jacket, and the weather that day was really hot.
Well, thank you for your help, Mr. Gomez.
You're welcome. I hope you catch the killer soon. The whole neighborhood will feel safer when you do.
Practice 7.
Okay, we need to have a family meeting.
Why, Dad? What's wrong?
Somebody made 10 long-distance calls to different places in Europe.
Are you sure?
Of course I am. Look at the phone bill. There is a call to England, 2 calls to France, 4 calls to Denmark, 1 to Germany, and 2 to Italy. I want to know who did this.
I didn't do it.
Neither did I.
What about you, Grace? Was it you?
No, it wasn't me.
Somebody is lying. I'm going to figure this out. Let's get the calendar. Who was home on Wednesday, June 7th at 9:05 p.m.?
Dad, I can't remember where I was yesterday. How do you expect me to remember where I was a month ago?
This is going to be harder than I thought. I know. What about Saturday, June 3rd at 4 p.m.? That was the day of Grace's graduation party. Where was everyone that day?
I went to play basketball with some friends in the morning. After that, we went to Jason's apartment to watch the football game. When I left his place, I went to the dry cleaners to pick up my suit. When I got home, I took a shower and got ready for the party. I left here with all of you at around 6 p.m.
I remember I had to work that day. I left the house early in the morning and got back here sometime around 5:30 p.m. And everybody was ready and waiting for me. I took a quick shower, got dressed, and left with the rest of you.
What about you, Grace? Did you call anyone in Spain on June 3rd?
No, of course not. On that day, Mom and I went to the beauty salon in the morning. We had a manicure, pedicure, and we had our hair cut and styled. I dropped Mom off here at 1 p.m., and then I went to Sally's party for a while. I left her house at 4:30. When I got home, I took a shower, got dressed, and then we left here at 6.
So, you're telling me that nobody was home on that Saturday afternoon except me and your mother?
I guess that's right, Dad. Who do you and Mom know in Spain?
No one. We didn't make any of those calls.
Tell me, Dad, What did you do on June the 3rd?
I got up early, had breakfast, and then I spent some time on the internet. Later, when your mom got home, we had lunch, and then I watched a baseball game on TV. I never even picked up the phone.
Well then, I think that the phone company has made a mistake. Nobody in this family made that call, and I think that someone is using our line. You need to call the phone company to see what you can do.
Maybe you're right. It doesn't seem that anyone here made those calls, so I'm going to call the phone company right now.
Practice 11.
Hi, this is Ray Watkins, owner of Watkins New and Used Cars. We have a great sale going on today only. There is something for everyone. We have the new Mustang in, and it's a beauty. You can get it in any color you can imagine, and at a price you can only dream of. Anyone can own a Mustang at these prices. We also have some of the best used cars on the market. Everyone who has visited us says that our selection can't be beat. We have everything you're looking for. Sir, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
What do you think of the selection of cars at Watkins New and Used Cars?
Watkins New and Used Cars has the best selection of cars anywhere.
And what about the prices?
Well, I've looked everywhere for a new car, and the prices here are the lowest in town.
You heard it, folks. Now is the time to buy the new or used car you've been dreaming of. Come on down to Watkins New and Used Cars today. Don't forget, we're open from 9 a.m. to midnight today only.
In Class Activity 2.
Good morning. Does anyone want toast on a rope?
Toast on a rope?
Yay!
Everyone loves toast on a rope, the fun new food phenomenon that people everywhere are talking about.
I love toast on a rope. Somebody at work gave me a piece once, and it was the most delicious toast I've ever eaten. Everybody in my family loves it too.
Have you ever been in the mood for a delicious piece of toast, but it was nowhere to be found? Nobody likes that feeling. Now you can enjoy crunchy, delicious toast anywhere. What's more, anyone can enjoy its rich, toasty flavor without the use of dangerous kitchen appliances.
I don't know anything about cooking, but with toast on a rope, I don't have to.
Toast on a rope is everything you've ever wanted in a piece of toast, and more.
No one makes better toast than toast on a rope. It's the toastiest.
If you want something new and delicious, try toast on a rope. Make someone happy. Give them toast on a rope today. Toast on a rope. There's nothing else like it.
Unit 6. Practice 3.
I can't believe how difficult it is to get a passport these days.
Really? The last time I got a passport, it was easy. All I had to do was fill out the form, pay the fee, give the secretary my old passport, my new pictures, and the receipt for the fee. About 30 minutes later, she called me. I signed the passport and left.
Well, it's not that easy anymore. First, you have to call and make an appointment.
An appointment, huh?
Yes, and don't think you can get an appointment for this month. The earliest appointment is 3 months from now.
That's a long time. What if you have an emergency?
In an emergency, you can get an appointment faster, but then you've got to prove that it's really an emergency.
I see. Then what?
Then you have to go to the bank and pay for the passport. There, they'll give you a receipt with a number on it. Once you have that, you have to call the passport office to tell them the number. That's when they'll confirm your appointment.
What if you have a problem the day of the appointment and can't go?
Then you have to call again and make another appointment, and you'll have to wait another 3 months.
That seems ridiculous.
I agree. Anyway, the day of the appointment, you've got to get there by 8 a.m. to wait in line for them to open at 9 a.m. You turn in your papers, and then they tell you to take a seat and wait. About 40 minutes later, they call you. You have to sign some papers and show your ID. They tell you to sit down again and wait. After about an hour, they call you again. They give you a receipt that you have to show the messenger when he delivers the passport to your home.
So, they don't give you the passport that day?
Nope. They tell you that in 5 to 7 working days, someone will deliver your passport to you at your home.
Wow, I had no idea. The next time I need a passport, I'll make an appointment 6 months in advance.
Good idea.
Hola, buen día. Primero que nada, gracias por estar viendo este video, por tu tiempo, esta video presentación. Mi nombre es Isaac Badillo, asesor financiero con 10 años de carrera bancaria. Actualmente me especializo en el área de divisas, tipo de cambio, ofreciendo lo que son estrategias, herramientas y servicios para optimizar esos ejercicios, esas operaciones. ¿Cómo? Con posturas, órdenes en mercado, un sistema que se queda trabajando 5 días de la semana, los 24 horas que el mercado está activo. Análisis técnico, básicamente la verificación de gráfico para sacar tendencias, soportes y resistencias, ver probabilidades y pronósticos. Y administración de riesgos para administrar lo que es a un lapso de tiempo, proteger la tesorería de la empresa por la volatilidad de precios. Mi nombre es Isaac Badillo, gracias por mirar este video. Saludos.